Hi, Kim Hester here, and this video is going out to all my parents or my parents to be that are expecting. And if you're expecting, congratulations, because I can remember when I was pregnant and I enjoyed every minute of it. And to all of you who would like to be parents or will be parents one day, this video is for you. Um, for me, being a mother, a parent, is one of the greatest accomplishments that I will ever do in my life. I truly enjoy being a parent, being a mother. It's not the easiest job, but I swear I wouldn't trade it for anything. I wouldn't trade it for anything. My daughter brings so much joy to my life. Jamal and I have a 3-year-old little girl. Her name is Saora. She's quite a bit of personality, but I love her. Words can't express how much I love my daughter. Um, But this video is going out to my parents. Um, each and every day, I listen to powerful audio that works on my mindset. I listen to people that are more successful than me in any aspect of my life. And by doing that, I like to call it's called fixing my brain. It gets the junk and crap out, the limiting beliefs, the doubt, the lack, the fear thought process, and replaces it with confidence, with an open mindset, belief, know how, skill level, skill set. I work on this each and every day, and it has changed my life tremendously. And I was listening to a powerful leader by the name of Tony Rush. I was fortunate enough to meet him in Chicago. I had a business event that I went out to Chicago for, and I had a chance to meet him and to actually hear him speak. But it was this powerful audio, that I was listening to my car a few months back. I was actually driving home from somewhere, and Sora was in the back, knocked out in her car seat. And there was something on this audio that forever changed my life. Forever changed my life. And forever changed my life as an individual and as a parent. Um, Tony Rush, for those of you who don't know him, before he became successful, he was poor. He is from Alabama, still lives there. Um, Always worked blue collar jobs, field work, digging ditches, all these different things that he shares. And he eventually became the manager of a Walden bookstore in the mall. But he's always struggled and eventually embarked on the home based business, multi level marketing industry. Um, Saw some success, burnt out, and then came upon a piece of information that um, changed his life forever. And I'll share that a little more with you at the end of this video. Um, but in this audio, Tony Rush shared that the breaking point, the point that forever changed his mindset in terms of being successful in life, was the fact that he was sick and tired of lying to his children. Of, you know, for example, he, um, every time he would pass by a Toys R Us, his son would say, "Can he go? Can we go inside? Can we go inside?" And he said he would always find excuses to say, "Oh, we don't have time. Maybe tomorrow," so on and so forth. And finally, one day, he said, "I couldn't keep lying to my son anymore." So they went into Toys R Us, and they're walking around doing window shopping because he was broke. He had no money. And I'm sure a lot of parents out there, I know I can relate. Um, his son saw uh, a little action figure. It was like $2.15 or something. And he asked Tony, can we buy this? And Tony had to tell him no. And he said it broke his heart. And he had to lie and say, "You know what, son? Maybe this will be a good gift for Christmas. Or maybe this will be a good gift for Easter." He always had to continue to lie to his son because he didn't have the money. And as a parent, how crushing is that? How defeating is that, that you can't provide for your children? And, you know, he was just expounding on that in the audio, and he was just saying, um, For our children, we are the first example. We're their heroes. When they're young and growing up, we are everything to them. We're their first examples. They believe everything we say. But he said, it comes a point, quicker than you think, when your children know that you're blowing smoke, when they know that you're not telling the truth. How many times can you say to your child, you can do anything you want, just apply yourself. You can be anything you want to be. You know what I mean? Now, are you an example of that? When your children look at your life, do they see that? Now, I'm not just talking about money wise, but yes, that is success. But my biggest fear for my daughter is she looks at my life and says, Mom and Daddy were too afraid to try. They were too afraid to live their truth. See, that for me changed my life because I want to be the example of success, of going after my dreams and goals and just taking action, not letting myself be debilitated and limited and blocked by fear of self-doubt or lack of worth. All these negative thoughts that you can have in your mind, that's not real, that we self-impose on ourselves. That's why listening to audio, working on your mindset each and every day to fix our brain, to know that we have limitless potential. That was my motivating factor. That one audio from Tony Rush forever changed my life. Because no matter what my daughter sees, she's going to know, go for it. Don't live in doubt. Don't live in fear. Don't live in lack. Go for what you deserve. And that audio, like I said, forever changed my life. And for all my parents out there, I'm talking to you. What do your children see? Do they see, I'm going to stay in this rut because I'm too afraid to step out on faith? I doubt myself. I don't think I can do it, but I'm too afraid to try. Or do they see, my parents, they don't like where they're at, but instead of complaining, they did something about it. Because my biggest fear would be for my daughter to not go after something because she's too afraid to try. Failure is just a step in the road to greatness. We're going to make mistakes. Who's perfect? There's no such thing as perfection. But for my child and for my future children that are coming, I just want them to know, go for it. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to try. What are we telling our children, parents? What are we telling our children? We are the example. And I'm not saying just be reckless and just go out there and just be willy-nilly. But I am saying to take control of our lives and to be that shining example to our children because we are the first. We are the first. And instead of giving our children examples of things that they're going to have to unfix in their brain later in life, let's be that platform that they can catapult and be even greater than we ever were in our lifetime. That's the gift that I want to give to my child, to know that she can be better, 100 times better than her mother. And I will do everything to support her by being the example, the greatest example that I can be for her. Now, the last thing I want to share is, as I mentioned with Tony Rush, when he first was involved in the network marketing industry, he built a very big business, got burnt out by building it the traditional way, which is pounding the phones, prospecting, home meetings, and all these things, and he burnt out. He literally just shut down and went into a depression, and his business collapsed. They became broke again, and he came across a piece of information that forever changed his life, and that has allowed him to now consistently earn over $100,000 per month, not per year, per month. And if you want to know this piece of information that Tony Rush came across, that forever changed his life, that forever changed Jamal and I's life, then what I need you to do is just click the link below, enter in your email information, and gain access to a powerful video that's going to share with you the piece of information that Tony Rush that has changed his life and what Jamal and I are doing now to achieve success. Okay, so just click the link below, enter in your email information, and just watch the video. That's all you need to do. Stay healthy, my friends.